We have two review modules before we actually start with the textbook, and this is the first of the two review models where we're going to review probability concepts. So we'll start with defining the basic rules of probability and the types of probability. And then we will look at events, okay, how to compute probability of events, and conditional probability. Given one event has happened, what is the probability of another event happening, and independence of events. And then we will look at Bayes' theorem, where we take a prior probability, then we look at intervening additional data. So given the additional data, we revise the prior probability into what are called posterior probabilities. Now, Bayes' theorem is a very important concept, and that's used in data analytics and business analytics quite extensively. And there is a one category of one class of methods which are called exact Bayes and naive Bayes for data mining. So this is an important concept. That's the reason why we've included in the review. And in later chapters, when we do have an example, we'll be looking at one case where we will be looking at Bayes' theorem, which comes towards the end of the modules. Okay, last chapter or something like that. And then we're going to look at random variables. Okay, so random variables can be discrete or continuous, and we'll look at how to compute expected value of random variables, and then the variance and standard deviation of random variables. So and then we'll look at theoretical probability distributions, which are used in at-risk modeling. So there are many discrete probability distributions, and in this probability review, we will look at these. We look at empirical probabilities, Bernoulli process, which is kind of related to binomial and Poisson. So binomial distribution and Poisson distribution. So we will look at examples of how to compute these probabilities, probabilities using these distributions. And then we will look at continuous random variable and continuous probability distributions. And of these are the distributions that we will be covering. So uniform distribution, normal distribution, with normal distribution being one of the more widely used, and exponential, and F distribution.